Hello and welcome to TrendMiner. Today's topic is gaining insight and monitoring digital discrete sensors using TrendMiner. So a digital tag changes its state or it generates step signals. The digital step search enables you to search for a specific occurrences in your data where a step was made in a digital tag. For example, a transition between two product types or to find different batch process phases. Now the question is, why conduct digital step search? Step Startup periods and grade changes can be found and compared very easily using this digital step search. So the digital step search recognizes a step change in your data, which if not addressed could skew your analysis. This function helps normalize data found on either side of a step change. So let's take a look at this in TrendMiner. So here in TrendMiner, we have different tags and we are visualizing two tags, TMGRA product and TMGRA TI 2030. So TMGRA product is a digital tag, as you can see here by clicking on the tag name, and TMGRA TI 2030 is an analog tag, as you can see here. So as you see in the data that TMGRA product tag is changing states alpha, beta, undefined, gamma, etc. In this case, it means we are making different products alpha, beta, gamma, delta, etc. So now let's find out a state change. So when the tag is going, let's say from alpha to beta, so that's a state change or a transition between phases that we can find easily using digital step search. So digital step search is located here in the search menu. So to perform this search, we have to first select our digital tag. In this case, I'm going to select TMGRA product. And then I have to tell TrendMiner. So I'm going from which state to which state. So in this case, let's say I am going or I'm transitioning from product alpha to product beta. And let's say I was making product alpha for 10 hours and product beta for 30 hours. And when I search it, TrendMiner gives me three results. So it tells me that I transition from product alpha to product beta on January 14, 2018, April 26, 2018, and June 28, 2018. So let's take a look at the first transition. So in the first transition, as you can see, we were making product alpha for 10 hours. Then we transitioned from product alpha to product beta, and we started making product beta for 30 hours, as you can see here. And then we have two other events, April 26, 2018 and June 28, 2018. To compare these two events, I can overlay these events by clicking on this sandwich looking icon. And here you can see it was making similar trend. So this tag is also increasing as we were transitioning from product alpha to product beta, or we were making product alpha for some time, transition product beta, and then we were making product beta for some time. Now let's take a look at this June 28th event. So I can overlay this, and as I overlay this, we see that this tag is doing the same behavior. So that's how we can look at the behavior during transition time, because transition times are very important when we are making multiple products. And we can bring more and more tags, and we can see the startup time periods, or we can see the transition time periods. And if something is failing, that's how we can figure it out what is failing. Similarly, we can go and we can look at the compare table, and we can compare the stats of these three different transitions, and something might stand out if one of the transition is not good. Now let's say if we want to monitor some transition, or we want to monitor a startup, or we want to monitor shutdown, we can simply save this search and we can put a monitor on it. So I can save this search and I'm gonna say transition from alpha to beta. And I will save this search. Now I can go to the monitoring tab and enable this monitor. And this is just a warning. It's telling me that there is a distal or discrete tag present. Uh, so I can just enable send email message. I can provide my email address, or you can provide a group's email address. And then in the subject line, I can say product transition alpha to beta. And then message monitor this transition. So now whenever this transition occurs, TrendMiner is going to send me an alert, because this is an important transition for me, and I might be seeing some quality issues, or I might be seeing some anomalies during these transitions. That's why I want to monitor this transition. So that's how we can use distal step search to find out these transitions or startups and shutdowns, and we can start monitoring these transitions or startup and shutdown. So that's how using distal step search you can uh, you can find out when your tag is making a step or it's transitioning from one state to other state, and you can start monitoring that. So thank you very much.